Yeah, it was a tough weekend. I don't think we played our best style of soccer. Our energy wasn't there at times. So yeah, it made for a tough, kind of hard weekend. We came out flat against Davenport, and gave up that early goal, and then we're playing a player down for kind of the last 10 minutes when we were having some momentum, and it just kind of how the game rolled. For some reason, we just can't get over the hump of beating Davenport. And then, yeah, I mean, Saginaw is playing some of the best soccer, I think, in this conference at the moment. I mean, they're so clinical in front of the goal, and I mean, it's like any shot they take is a goal, which is crazy. And so yeah, we dug ourselves a hole in the first half, and then I mean, yeah, it just kind of kept going downhill. And I mean, our girls still fought, which is always kind of that MO of our team. But yeah, definitely not a great week. So we're looking kind of to bounce back. Head back downstate and get another crack at, Ferris and GV and kind of see what we can do. And yeah, just kind of a reset this week at practice. So. Yeah, it was cold. It was freezing. Yeah, I mean, they had to play in the same weather, so can't really make that the excuse for the scoreline. But yeah, I mean, it was not fun, right? I mean, I sound all stuffy. I mean, I think our whole team and staff is sick now, because it was windy. It was just pouring the whole time, and yeah, it just causes a little different style you have to play. But again, they were playing in the same thing, so can't really blame it on that. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just something we're trying, right? We're trying to create something different. I mean, there's a potential that Lou's going to have to play this weekend with Bree possibly picking up an injury. We'll kind of know more tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, it's for us. I have faith in both of them, and for us, it's just kind of trying to find what works and giving them both some time to kind of show what they can do, and maybe it sparks something, and we can start getting some shutouts and whatnot. But I mean, yeah, it's just kind of they're both such high quality players, so it's just kind of giving them both that opportunity. Yeah, I think it simply comes down to some confidence problems, right? I think, there's times where we get into the box and our girls just don't shoot the ball. And it's, you can't, if you don't shoot, you're not scoring, right? That's reality. And so, for us, it's, this week, I think especially we'll work on some of that, just having the ball hit the back of the net, whether that's just goalkeepers not even in the net and they can kind of see it happen, and just try to kind of build some confidence up. I think, after this tough weekend, you're giving up 8 goals. It's, and we struggle to sometimes even get shots off. It's some confidence is rattled. I think so. It's kind of what can we do to kind of build that back up this week and kind of get out of the rut we're in terms of that confidence struggle, and just kind of, yeah, keep telling them to shoot, keep telling them to attack. And we were down 9 players in the Davenport game, and we were getting shots off, right? And so it's like, it's possible, but why can't we do that in other moments? So it's kind of trying to crack that code to find the answer there. It's not for a lack of our girls trying. It's not for a lack of potential opportunities. It's just now finding the back of the net. And I always say it's like the soccer gods need to kind of be on our side a bit too. We haven't had the best luck sometimes in moments where other teams get like kind of these lucky goals. And it's kind of just a mix of a lot of things. But we'll get back to the grind this week and try to solve that. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, we played both of them already, right? And GV, number 2 in the nation, they get beat on Friday, and then turn around. Parkside then gets beat by Ferris on Sunday, right? So it's just chaos in our conference right now. But yeah, Ferris is a quality team. We took them to 2-1 here. They kind of came out on top with a late goal. But we were tied with them for a good majority of the game. And then, yeah, GV, we gave up 3 goals in 4 minutes at the end of the game, right? Or close to that. And so, again, another team that GV is going to compete and challenge for a national title. They're a good program, so, okay, we have to come out and have a good game plan against them. But, again, two games where it's like, in this conference, anything can happen. We tied Parkside, and they're the ones upsetting number 2 team in the nation, right? Like anything can happen, and so it's just kind of instilling that belief in our players that it's not the end of the world. Like we can still win games, and we can still create chaos in the standings. If I'm being honest, we can really still create some chaos in there. So. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's always kind of the goal, is to kind of get us to come out and start early. I told our girls this week, like, or this weekend, we're a second half team, which drives me crazy. If we could come out with the energy sometimes we have in the second half to start a game, I mean, we could get the other team on their heels, right? So, for us, it's and trying to find that is starting early in some of these games, and again, coming out firing right off the bat. Versus just kind of waiting to the second half to kind of kickstart it when we may be down at that point. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just really, again, it's a confidence thing, instilling some of that confidence, and we have the ability. It's just kind of putting it together, and we've been trying to work to get to that point all year, and so for us, we have five guaranteed games left, and again, we can do a lot in those 5 games to really actually put ourselves in a good spot, and we just have to get results this weekend especially. So